Hello, welcome to your mat. My name is Megan Coy. Today we're going to be doing a stress and anxiety reduction practice. So if you have a blanket and an eye mask available to you, maybe you'd like to pause the video and go grab those real quick so you can use them at the end. All right, so we're going to start in seated. I'm sitting on a cushion. Place both hands on your chest here. Close your eyes. So we're just going to connect with our breathing here, beginning with hands on the chest. So you can notice if the chest is rising as you breathe in. Often in a place of stress or anxiety, our breath sits up high in the chest. So now I'd like you to bring your hands down to your belly, one on top of the other. And start to shift the breath deeper into the torso, so down into the diaphragm. So as you breathe in, your hands should move out as your belly expands, and then of course they should move back in as you slowly exhale. So in times of stress, these nice, long, slow, deep belly breaths can really change how we feel. I encourage you throughout our practice today to stay with these long, slow breaths all the way through. Good. Go ahead and reach your arms out here, doing a little nerve flossing here. So you can tilt your head one direction, bending the elbow that way. And then the opposite arm that's straight, flex your wrist, drawing the palm away from you. So you may feel some sensation running through the neck, shoulder, all the way even down into the arms and hands. Good, and release it down. Now moving into some side bends, reach the right hand out, left arm up, slowly sway over to the right. And then we're going to sway all the way over to the left. Doing it again with our breath as you inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring it to the right. Inhale, come on up. And exhale over to the left. Good. Coming back to center with a twist now. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. As you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, twist to the other side on your exhale. So inhaling, we come to center. Exhale, we twist. Very gentle twisting here. Last twist to the left. Good, and release. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my cushion, put it off to the side. We're going to move into Sukhasana, easy pose. So this is just seated with your ankles crossed in front of you. And keeping the spine long and straight, go ahead and hinge forward here. Yeah, and then once you're down, you can round a little bit through the upper back if that feels okay, as long as there's no strain in your lower back. Soften your neck, soften your shoulders. Staying with those long, slow, deep belly breaths. Good. Transitioning now into tabletop, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Drop the belly down on an inhale for cow pose, gazes up. Exhale, cat pose, chin to chest. Inhale, shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, round the shoulders forward. Good. Inhale, tailbone reaches up. Exhale, tailbone draws under. Good. One last one. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah, now coming into embryo pose, bring the knees together, hips at the heels, hinge forward, forehead to the mat. We're going to add a chest expansion, so draw the hands together, interlacing the fingertips. And then reach that one fist you've created up and over, getting some opening here through the front line of the shoulder girdle. Good. Stay with your breath here. And release. Making our way now into downward facing dog. So first we come into a high plank and then press the hips high. Now this is the first downward facing dog of the practice and possibly for your day. So if it feels good to you, walk it out a little bit. Bend one knee and then the other, maybe shift the shoulders around a little bit, finding your downward facing dog for today. Push into the hands, long straight spine, so even if you bend your knees and heels are up, that is perfectly fine. And release. Slowly walk to the top of your space. Feet hip bones distance apart. Now bend your knees a lot and place your torso on your thighs. Taking ragdoll here with bent knees. So opposite arm to opposite elbow crease. Let your head be heavy. Neck is completely soft. Good. Now you can stay with your knees bent if this feels good to you. If you'd like a little more of a stretch, you can begin to straighten the legs. All right, go ahead and release. Hands to the hips, nice long back, rise all the way up. Good. And pause here for just a moment. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, leading with the chest. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. And on your exhale, step the left foot back. Nice long lunge here. Drop the back knee, crescent moon as you inhale. Reach the arms up, a little opening through the chest. Exhale, half split, straighten the front leg. Spine is long here. Inhale, back into your crescent moon. Hips come forward. And then step back into high plank and downward facing dog. Breathe here. Now remember, we are going to do this 3 times. So if you didn't quite catch it that time, you've got some time to catch up. Reach the right leg up and back as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, draw knee to chest and step through to a low lunge. Plant the fingertips down and reach that left leg up and back, forehead towards the shin. And now both feet down on the mat. Reach the right leg back now. Drop the back knee, crescent moon. So doing the same thing but on the other side. Now reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, half split. Straighten the front leg. Flex the toes in towards the shin. Inhale, come back to your crescent moon. Drive the hips forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Good. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Yes, left leg lifts up, inhale. Exhale, draw it through slowly into a low lunge. Bring that right leg up, forehead towards the shin, feet together, forward fold. Rise all the way up, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward, drawing the belly in as you hinge. Good, halfway lift, inhale. Step the left foot back now, exhale. So doing the same thing again. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, half splits, hips back over the bent knee. Inhale, come forward again. Take it a little deeper. Good, exhale, step back, high plank to downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. Let your breath go. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step between the hands, low lunge. Left leg up, forehead towards the shin. And then feet together, forward fold. Now bring the right leg back. Drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, half split, straighten the front leg, flex the toes in. Inhale, hips come forward again. Good, exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Breath in, and breath out. Left leg lifted up and back, inhale. Exhale, step it between your hands. Good. Right leg up, forehead towards the shin. Feet down to the mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale. Reach all the way up. Rise up. Good. Hands to heart center. Exhale. We're going to flow through both sides one more time. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Step the left foot back, exhale. Good, reach your arms up, crescent moon, inhale. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits, exhale. Chest is reaching forward. Inhale. Hands to the mat, step back, high plank to down dog, exhale. Breath in here, breath out. Right leg up, inhale. Step between your hands, exhale. Good, inhale, left leg comes up, forehead towards the shin. Good, feet down, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. And step the right foot back now, exhale. Crescent moon, inhale. Half splits, exhale. Inhale, hips drive forward. Hands to the mat, step it back. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step between the hands. Right leg comes up, forehead towards the shin. Feet down to the mat, hip bones distance apart. Now halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Moving into chair pose now. Sit your hips down, reach the arms up. Good, so weight comes back into the heels here. There's a natural curve to the spine here, but be careful of sticking the tailbone out too much. Good, now forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, step that left foot back. Now, here's what I want you to do. Walk that right foot out. Take the left hand, place it right under the left shoulder so there's a straight line. Turn the front toes and the back toes out. Drop the hips down. Inhale, reach the hips up and reach over. Exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Stepping back to a side plank here. So my feet are stacked. You can always stagger them if you'd like. And now you can stay here for the whole time or flip the dog, taking the right foot behind, reaching up and back, opening up through the chest, the hips, the entire front line of the body. Remember to breathe. Good. And release. Downward facing dog. Yes, breathe here. Good. Make your way forward to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot back now. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. So toe heel that left foot out. Right hand, wrist comes directly under the shoulder. Turn the toes, drop the hips. Inhale, reach up, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Step back to that side plank, holding here. Yeah, stay right here, or if you did it on the other side, we'll flip the dog. Beautiful. Remember to breathe. And release. Excellent job. Downward facing dog. And go ahead and come on down into child's pose. So child's pose is an opportunity not only to open the shoulders and hips, but also to take a moment here to slow it back down. We don't want to stress our bodies in our yoga practice, especially in this particular one. So this is a chance to slow it back down and receive the benefits that you've already worked towards in your practice. All right, go ahead and come to standing. We're going to work into eagle pose now. Starting with the right side. So you'll sit your hips down and cross the right knee over the left. It's a balancing pose here, so feel free to be near a wall if you'd like. And then take the right arm under the left, crossing at the elbows, maybe again at the wrists. I'd like you to bring your elbows up, shoulders down. Sit your hips down, breathe. Good. Try not to move your gaze around too much here, focusing in one place. Now I'd like for you to draw your elbows down, pulling your triceps into your chest. Shoulders stay down away from the ears. Breathe. Beautiful focus. Release. Good. Take a moment here to slow it down. Awesome job. Now I'm going to turn my body so you can see the second side from a different angle. So sitting down here into the chair pose. Now we'll take left leg over the right. Left arm under the right. Elbows come up first, shoulders down. Draw those knees and elbows to midline and breathe. Tendency here is to lean forward with the chest. I want you to bring the chest back, shoulders over the hips. Breathe. Good. Now bring the elbows down, pressing the upper arms into the chest. Squeeze legs, squeeze arms. And release. Awesome job. Take a moment to take it in. Good. Now if you're not already there, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up, nice long body. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and step back and drop to your knees. Coming into puppy pose here. So knees are hip bones distance apart. Walk your hands forward and lower your chest and arms to the mat. Now notice my chin is on the mat here. If this feels bad to your neck, feel free to bring your forehead down. Looking like a little puppy here, looking for something lost under the couch. Opening up through the shoulders and the chest. Good, release, walk the hands in. Now moving into dolphin pose, place the elbows directly under the shoulders. So check in with your arms and make sure that it's a straight line up and down. And then your forearms should look like the number 11 in front of you. Lift your hips up just like in downward facing dog, except you're on your forearms. Now your face should be pretty far away from the floor here. So if it's not, push into the forearms, wrap through the shoulders. Draw the navel in so that you can lift the hip high. Maybe walk the toes in a little bit more. Whatever you do, breathe slowly. Good, go ahead and release. Embryo pose, draw the knees together, hips to heels, forehead to the mat, and then let your shoulders round forward, letting your hands come towards your feet. All that work in the shoulders for dolphin pose, we just want to find a counter pose to soften once again. Good, release, come on up to standing. So a beautiful grounding posture is tree pose, Vrikshasana. So we'll begin with that. So come to standing on your right foot. Place the sole of the left foot inside the right leg. So you can place it on the inner calf or inner thigh. Remember to go above or below the knees. Level out the hips and then open up that bent knee like a door. Hands can come to prayer at heart center or any other variation that feels good to you today. And breathe. Again, find a spot in the room to bring your gaze to and stay with it. If you fall out, no big deal. Just come back in. Good. Release. Pause here. Accept whatever just happened in that posture. And now we'll do the other side. So shift the weight into your right foot, sole of the left foot. If you can, bring it to the same place on this side. And that's not always possible. We do have discrepancies from side to side here. Now you'll notice in my hips, if you're watching, that the right hip is popped up a little bit. So I have an injury that's causing a little tightness on the inner thigh. So I realized pretty quickly that this was not going to work. So I brought my foot down to my inner calf. No reason to force it here. Good. Wherever you are, breathe. Beautiful job. Release. Come to the top of your mat if you're not already there. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step back to a high plank and hold here. Arms are nice and straight. Wrists directly under shoulders. Press that space between the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Hips lower than shoulders. Breathe. Feel free to drop your knees if this becomes a strain on your back. Now lower all the way down. Little spine strengthening coming into Cobra pose first. Press the tops of your feet down as you lift your chest. Now you can use your hands here, or you can not use your hands and let the muscles along the spine do the work here. Another option is to place the elbows under shoulder and gently press into the forearms, drawing your chest forward. Good. Remember to keep pressing the tailbone down, hips into the mat. And release. Bring your left ear to the mat, palms face up at your side. Let your toes roll out. Everything gets to soften here. Okay, come back to center, forehead to the mat, locust pose. Interlace the hands at your low back. Feet a little wider than hip width. Lift the legs, lift the chest. Yes, now take that one fist you made with your hands and draw it towards your heels and lift it up. Yeah, beautiful, really opening up through the chest here. Breathe and release. Awesome. Bring the right ear to the mat now. Soften everything. If it feels good, bend your knees and sway your shins side to side, loosening up that low back. And press up into tabletop. Sit back and bring your legs out in front of you. So take your hands to the glutes, move those out of the way. Flex your toes in. You can bend your knees here or keep them straight, but really important here is that the spine is straight. So walk your hands to your calves or your ankles or maybe your feet, but keep the spine long and straight. So for me, I'm pretty tight here right now, so grabbing hold of my feet would make it so I'd have to compromise the straightness of my back. So lifting with my chest, drawing it towards the toes here. Getting a nice stretch on the back line of the legs. All right, release and lay all the way down onto your back, moving into dead bugs pose or happy baby pose, whatever you'd like to call it. You can bring your hands to the backs of your thighs or to the soles of your feet. Either way, iron out the spine, so bring the tailbone down, shoulders down, maybe add a little rock side to side if that feels good to you. This is all about taking care of yourself here, so do what feels good. Release, pull the knees in. Bring your arms out like a T. Drop your knees to one side and then bring them to the other side. So very gentle supine twists here, side to side. Good. Back to center, pull the knees in, forehead to your knees. And now you've made it. So if you have a blanket or an eye pillow or another pillow to put your head on, now is a great time to get yourself set up with it. Lay yourself down. You have earned this, so please enjoy it. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. Please stay here as long as you'd like. And if you like these videos or any of the other ones that I have posted, please subscribe so that you'll be notified as new ones come out.